Welcome back to Colby's Koi. What's happening this week? Bit of a change of food, bit of a change of the water. Just going to do a water change now. As you can see, it's below the sponges. These are more swimming about ravenous, but some look like them cleaning up okay, others look a bit worse for wear. Don't know where all the froth's coming from, I'm sure. Still only being fed twice a day. Looks a lot better on his one side there. That one's looking still a bit rough. My plans are this week, I've got to do a water change today. My plans are, Mason and I use that again. I'm going to get the fish out. I'm going to get the fish out again and treat them again when I put them to sleep. That's my plan. So I'm going to try and get them all out to make sure I've got everyone. It looks like I've missed a couple, but I am 100% sure. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've been treating certain fish, and now I've got other fish about breaking with it. They're looking really bad. Mason, the one that Mason picked, he seems to be cleaning up lovely. Even he seems a little bit worse for wear today. It's really getting picked up on the camera. Ideally I need to treat him every 3 days. I've just got, with the temperatures I'm having, I'm finding it hard to do anything. It's getting so hot, it's just unbearable. My plans was to put the fish in Mason's his paddling pool. Okay, that's gone. Which wouldn't take the fish really. I was going to do a water test and check the temperature. Ideally I need to get all the fish out, and the ones that are good, put them back in, because I think there's a couple of fish that I missed when I treated them last time. The sound off the mic were the best, and you couldn't actually see 100% what I was doing, just the way the camera was set up. Some of these, I mean, them all swimming about, them all up, them and about, them waiting for food now because I'm standing here. Even the fish that I picked for in the pond, he was fine. That's even there, look at the state of that. And I've still got aquaflavin in the water and salt. The problem I've got, if I put water in that tank there to stick them in, I've got a time limit to try and put them to sleep. Sort through the fish to start with, leave the ones that need treating in that tank, and then treat them. And each fish takes so long because you've got to obviously wait for them to go to sleep. I'm just frustrated because I ain't got the facilities to do it properly. Well, I got the space, facilities. I need airline, so I'll put an air stone in. And his fry, I think I said this on the last video, these need a filter now. We had a couple out yesterday, and the missus netted a few yesterday with a pan net, and there's hardly any colours at all. And the reason I had these fish off Dave is to show a lot of people, including myself, the reason why they discard all the white fish when they first hatch. They keep all the black fish and discard all the white. And what I'll do later in the video, I'll try and pan some of them out, and we'll have a look together. There is a couple of patterns in some of them, but majority are just the colours you can see now. There was one in there yesterday, you could see the red coming into, turning into a quacker. There's a couple of little dogfish still in there. They ain't growled at all, whatever it's gone somewhere now. He's that fast, he is. There's 3 of them. They just ain't growled at all. Even though I'm putting fine food in for them. Yeah, they growled as good as the white ones. Ideally they need to be in this big IBC tank now. Oh, anyway, the sun's starting to come up again there. I want to test this water, even though it's grimy, I want to test this water in the in Mason's pond. And then I'd like to stick all the fish in there. I might get a net in and just get all that algae off the top. Talking of nets, I actually wanted to fish up the canal the other day, so I used the net out of here, which, as you know, I have problems with the pole being so long. I'll flick it and show you. So I bought a new net with an adjustable handle. So when I'm trying to catch these in the tank now, I can shorten or lengthen that as much as I want. I ain't too keen on what it's made of. It feels like nylon. The new rubbery ones are better, because the trouble is that the angle fins get stuck in these holes, but there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm going to see if I can get the slime off there and do a water test, and we'll see from there. 11:05 and the temperature inside here is 28 already. I have set, that was the mat somebody moaned about what I used before. That's obviously better than that lid I used last time. I was going to treat the fish individually there. My thinking is now, as you can see, that was ready to put them to sleep. That was the holding tank. What I'm going to do, that's the water out of the tank originally. I'm going to get all the fish in there and I'm going to give them a PP dip. Then I'm going to leave them 3 days depending on the weather, because we've got another heat wave coming apparently in the 30s. I'm going to give them a PP dip in that, then put them back into their tank. Leave them for a few days and see what happens. I can't PP in here because of the amount of salt I've got in. Otherwise I'd have PP'd them in here. And I'll see how they give you that, because there is a couple that if I get a chance I'll get them on camera and I'll show you how bad they are. I've even set this up. These tripods, they put the one leg on the front, so wherever you're trying to, if it is sat that way, you've got more place you can put it. Because it's on that one leg there, you're limited to where you can stack it. I've got my PP there ready. So what I want to do is get a more, here we go, a more accurate video of how I was treating them last time, because you couldn't really see it properly, you couldn't really see the source properly, and the sound effects was terrible off that mic. It might have been because I had the mic, obviously I touched the volume on the phone, so it might have been I was too close to the phone. I'm going to get all these fish out now, I'm going to get them in here, then I'm going to put the PP in. I am going to put the PP in there because it's just a 2-minute dip. So if I put the PP in there, by the time I've got them all out, it might take 20 minutes. That's why it's just the water with aerator in. We have set the timer for 2 minutes, well 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll put it on for. You can see this one here. He's one that I've spoken wrong, I'm going to mess with him. He's the one that I treated when I got him out. Obviously I'm looking for stress if they start to, like these here gasping. I'll try and pick the best fish out if I can and put them back in the tank first. Absolutely stunning fish in there, really stunning. Disaster. I've just been hoovering the fry out. So let me check the hoover, and there's a little fry in it. As you can see, I've stripped all the pipe work down. I'm right down the bottom of the garden into the pipe and held my hand on it till all the water come out. With all the nets in PP. Oh, I've got everything in PP, so I can go outside that camera there. Oh my god. I just stood up checking the Hoover. I could see one in the Hoover and I thought, oh, I'd do right in there, then all of a sudden I went and so I run all down the garden, put my hand over the pipe, that stopped, lifted the pipe up, that was coming apart. Run back up the garden, taking the pipe apart bit by bit and using the flexi bit. $29.9 already. 5 to 12. Oh dear, cooking. My head's pounding. I'm referring back to the 3-stage dechlorinator and the big dechlorinator. So while I've been messing about off camera, to empty all the hose pipe and everything, I've had that running for quite a while now. Just to get the hot water out, the hose pipe's quite warm, as you can imagine. So I'm just giving that a good flush through. I'll give that a good 5 minutes or so. Put the Hoover down and that now, and I'll top the pipe first because I need it more. Chatting bubbles, I need it the most, or the quickest. I've come up with an idea. If I do it, you know what I'm like, though. I come up with these ideas and change your mind. Like the weather. Just swap the water over from Mason's Fry to his IBC tank. Keep flushing this water out here, wasting it, and obviously we're on house pipe ban. A while back they've given me some pipe. 2 rolls of this. Originally I was going to try and get it underground from here somehow, and then run it all down there to water the plants. So I never got round to doing it. I'm getting too old for doing big jobs like that, so you can probably tell now I've got the green pipe on where it normally goes down to the drain. I've managed to get, that's just on the edge there, I'm expecting that to pop off. I'm hoping it'll go down. It is fish waste, so there's going to be a smell to it, but it's going to be the best thing for the plants. The only problem is I've got to pull the plug and try and move it from there further down. Might be easy if I put it down there first and then bring it up. I want to flush it out and use the water on them plants there. Just save wasting it out. This is where I get it today. As soon as I lift that lid, it's going to be full of mozzies. Anyway, here we go. I've seen where to before, but this is the idea. Maybe the barbie can wear some of these. Yeah, it's coming on the grass as well, look, which is brilliant.